we will understand about how to modify the Terraform state file or how to update the resources over there. Let's take a scenario. Sometime we have to do some modification manually over the target infra. I'm talking about the infra which we are maintaining with the help of Terraform. Uh, in that particular scenario, the Terraform state file will not update it if we do any modification with manually efforts. In previous video, we created the resources related to the network and the resources related to the VM. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to fire the Terraform plan here, you are able to see that there will be no resource need to be added or modified. Everything is up to date, no changes. And if I'm going to fire the Terraform apply command over there, it says that no changes. So apply, nothing is modified over there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually modify the resource related to the subnet. This is my subnet, and here the flow log is off. Let's take about the information where it's mentioned over the state file. I'm going to print the Terraform state file. Over the bottom, you are able to see that that particular section is related to the subnet. Inside this section, we have information about the log config, and that particular parameter carry the information about that particular section related to the flow log. And here, flow log is off. That's why there is no information available. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the subnet information and then going to enable the flow log with the default setting. Now my target state, uh, the target state which I modified, that particular target state is different as compared to my Terraform state file. And this is the latest version of Terraform. 1.9.5, and over the provider side I over, basically if we're talking about the provider here, I didn't define any provider version, and over the latest provider it will take care about the resource modification. And if we're talking about the previous provider in which the provider was or provider version was 4.x. Right now, the Terraform HashiCorp use the 5.x provider version. If we're talking about the 4.x provider version over there, we have to uh, manually modify or manually update the Terraform state file. Then only the Terraform know about that any modification happen or not. But in this version, version 5.x, if we fire the Terraform plan command, you are able to see that it's going to do a change over the subnet section. This is 5.x provider version, and in this version, Terraform enable the feature that first it's going to refresh the Terraform state. Basically, it will fetch the information over the target side and match that particular information with the Terraform state file. If any modification happen over there, then Terraform try to maintain the state as per the terraform.tf file, the file in which we define our resources. So it's check the Terraform TF file. Over there, all the configurations is defined here. First of all, it will check that particular information, and then the Terraform will map or Terraform will compare that particular information with a Terraform state file, this file. And if there is no changes happen, then Terraform will compare that particular TF state file with this refresh state file. Basically, it will uh, Terraform will fetch the information from the target side and save it inside the cache and then try to compare it with the already available state file. If any modification happen, then it will show you these modifications need to be performed. But that particular information is not updated over the Terraform state file directly. Terraform state file only will be updated once the Terraform apply command will work. Now I'm going to fire one more. Now I'm going to check the Terraform state file. Here you are able to see that Terraform log config is not updated yet. The, if you want to update the Terraform config file or if you want to update the changes over the Terraform state file, then you have to fire Terraform refresh. This command will capture the information from the target side and update the Terraform state file so that whatever the manual changes we perform over the target side all will reflect over the Terraform state file. This refresh command will actually update the Terraform state file. Now we are going to check the Terraform state file, and here you are able to see that the logs information is updated. Previously that particular section was blank. Here you can see that the previous output, here that particular section is blank, and the time when we fire the Terraform refresh command, the command updated the Terraform state file. And this is very important topic related to the interview perspective. Sometimes we ask or over the interview, we ask related to the information that in which scenario Terraform state file will updated or Terraform state file will be created. And the best answers will be the Terraform state file only modified and updated at the time of Terraform apply command or the Terraform refresh command. But the Terraform state file nor be created or nor be either be created or nor be modified the time when we are going to fire the command terraform plan. So terraform plan only save the information in the cache. It will not perform any action related to the terraform state TF state file. Thanks guys.